hear AJ saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry," and he looked, "I'm sorry," and then all of a sudden I feel us like spinning, or like our tail is like swooshing to the side, and then all of a sudden we get off the road, and boom, and everything just happened in the blink of an eye, and I had just woken up. I didn't know what was going on, so I went from sitting like this to standing like this. Oh, I'm standing up now. That's interesting. This is a new feature. And I'm looking around and I'm checking. I'm like, okay, you know, everything's still good here. Face, still good. Arms, camera.
Probably could use a little face rearrangement.
Camera's still pretty good. I'm okay. And I see AJ and Nathan climb out of the side window. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to get out myself. And by the time I got out of the car, the police were already there. The paramedics were already there. They were expecting it to happen. They were sitting there waiting. That's all I have to say.
What about you, Nathan?
Nathan, today we got into an accident. Turns out this wasn't the first. What were your thoughts on this one compared to the other ones?
It was well, like you said, Dan.
Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall.
I
mean, we don't just crash. We go gung ho,
full out, 360.
You've got to
plus an extra half turn.
You got to flip the car. It's got to happen.
Yeah. Anyways, let me describe the situation.
He's going to describe it.
So what was happening? We were driving along,
cruising down the road.
AJ was doing a fine job.
Great job. Good driver.
Great job.
I was sleeping like a baby with confidence. You were going to get me from A to B and then get me back to A.
Bam, I probably could have hung you upside down behind my truck and just dragged you through the rest of the town, and you still wouldn't have woken up.
Nope. I wouldn't have.
That is a bunch of crap.
Anyways, so driving. The thing, Bam already told you, the thing kind of clips the edge. We start spinning. I see AJ chart.
Hold on. Totally the state of Pennsylvania's road department's fault. They did a crap job. Crap.
They did do a crap job.
PennDOT. That's with 2 N's. Write them a letter.
Alright, anyway.
Writing them a letter.
Anyway.
In a book.
Anyway. So, we're driving. We hit that thing. We spin one way. I'm like, oh boy.
This isn't going to end up
We're kind of starting to drift to the other side of the road. AJ gets us the other way. Like, we're spinning the other way now. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good, but, oh, we went too much. All of a sudden, we're, like, sliding through this guy's yard, and I see that little drop off. It's like 10 feet, maybe. Not 10. It's like 5
6.
5, 6 feet of just kind of, like, real steep. We're going to fall off it.
Heading right for it.
We start to fall. I was thinking maybe we'd get the chance, hopefully, like, you know, when you bottom out, hopefully it just bottoms out and we bounce back up. But we were a little too turned. And instead of bottoming out, it went down this way and it flipped us. And from the inside of the car, what I was looking at, I see over the edge, I'm like, oh man, I feel it start to spin. And this thing was like a roller coaster ride.
It was serious.
I felt like I was in a roller coaster.
I was on the serial thriller.
It was like, and like it like really ripped us around that.
Jerk.
I like covered my head and I'm like kind of squinting out so I could see, but like, yeah, the windshield just
explosions.
And, like, we are getting showered with glass. Showered. Finally, it's over.
Down.
I was like, as it was flipping, I was thinking, how are we gonna land? How will we land?
This can't end up well.
How will we land? And we landed. How did we land? Sideways. We landed sideways.
Sideways.
So what do? I have no idea.
What do you do in this
I am
situation?
confused out of my mind.
You don't.
All of
learn
a sudden,
that in
we
driver's
just
ed.
flipped around, and
They don't teach you that.
driver's ed doesn't teach you anything.
I blame the state of Ohio.
Anyways, so we're sideways, and my window's broken open.
Shattered.
Absolutely the only way out of this truck.
Gone.
Couldn't figure it out.
Couldn't do it. It was a difficult
I was
decision.
very confused. The truck is sideways.
Doors is crunched, so you can't open it.
I couldn't figure it out.
What do you do?
What do I do?
How do you get out?
So I was kind of leaning up. I tipped over sideways and just sat there sideways for a little bit. Before AJ realized, hey, you can get out your window.
Smart thinking.
Got it. I'm doing it then.
Really great.
AJ, you are the driver. You are in charge.
Thinker. Thank goodness you were there.
You got
You'd
it.
still be there.
You got it. And then we get out, and you were like, AJ's like, oh man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm like,
You say sorry again, I'm gonna punch you.
I'm good.
Sorry.
Right in your baby maker.
Sorry.
I'm happy.
Baby maker action coming at you.
I had one little scratch
Me
on my
too.
pinky finger
Right there.
that didn't even bleed.
I got a little something on my head.
I had
Well-
some glass all over, but
I lost some hair.
Check out those. Oh, baby.
I lost some hair.
Oh,
Cut open my
baby.
head a little bit. Yeah, ladies are gonna like it.
all right. Get on over there. All right. Here we have Dan Bame with
AJ Manarino.
AJ Manarino.
So AJ, explain to me what you were feeling as you were driving up the hill, going into that turn.
Where we were going.
We were
Saw
driving
the turn.
along
Don't even really remember the speed limit sign, but I was slowing down. But I was definitely
like a good driver would.
exceeding the speed limit. Kind of coasting into town, you know. And I started
Everybody
sliding
coasts.
on the gravel, and then slid right off the road, which I didn't think was that big a deal. It was just
notch.
you kind of get that area, like you kind of tense up and you get like real focused. You're like, oh, I got to do this. And so
Both hands
I
go on the
steered
wheel.
myself back in the road, and you can see the tracks. They're going like this, and then they just turn like that. And that was, I think, because there was a lip.
Oh, there was definitely
I
like,
don't know.
and that's what
It went
caused
from no lip to about this, and I think when I hit that, it kicked me sideways. And then we were actually heading straight into this guy's house. And I thought, well, that's probably not good.
No.
And then there was
People
a
live
telephone
there.
pole, and I thought, well, that's probably not good. And then I saw this nice grassy
Telephone
patch,
pole.
and I was like, if I can't get this back in the road, we're hitting that grassy patch.
Right for it.
So I was going right for it, and then the previously mentioned
Drop
was
off.
there.
Grass
And
patch.
I already knew as soon as we got back, as soon as we turned that direction on the road with how fast we're still going, I was already apologizing because I thought I had just killed my friends. They were gonna die. So we flew over.
But in fact, how were you, babe?
Well, I was in the back seat,
And you were excellent.
and
You just had the ride of your life.
I had the ride of my life. I've
Yeah.
never been in an accident before.
It
This
was
balls to the
it was
This
awesome.
was balls to the wall. I feel more like a man.
All right,
Now, I think-
all right, that's it, AJ.
We start to roll.
You're not in an
It's pretty
accident
fast.
until you roll it.